Hi, it's Meg. Okay, I'm just doing another flip through. Excuse me. This is the Adapt Tarot. I got this when I got the Aquamarine. I've had this for a really long time, and actually, it came with this cloth that I wrapped my Aquamarine in. And I got this deck and was immediately disappointed by all of the white space and was just like, wait, because it was another deck like the occult following deck that I will have just put a video up of, where there just like weren't a lot of images of it and there was like no info about it. And some of the images that I saw were just like amazing, and I'll show you those ones when we get to it. And the backs, beautiful, so beautiful. So when I got it and there were like all these cards that I hadn't seen that were just like, you know, in a sense like felt sort of lazy or weird, I was like, what the fuck? I was really annoyed. It wasn't like, it was sort of like normal mass indie prices, so I wasn't like very annoyed. I just talked shit about it with a friend and complained, and then put it away. And I put it away, and then eventually, because it's been months, I put it in like purgatory, like in the bin of decks that I like need to deal with, that I need to get rid of, which happens. Sometimes I get decks, you guys don't know about it, I get rid of them before you even knew they were in my possession, you know, like you don't know. So anyway, I was gonna get rid of this one, and then Joniki at Catamancy Tarot got this deck as a gift from someone, and I was like, oh yeah, I have that deck. And she was like, oh, I actually really like all the things I said I didn't like. She was like, oh, I actually really like that, and she'll tell you about it, I'm sure. And then I was like, maybe she's right, and so because I trust her, because she's a trustworthy, good person who knows, who has good taste in decks. Anyway, so I grabbed it back out, and I've been using it. This is sort of like it part of the at present that got cut off. At the end of that, I was like, I have 3 more decks, but this was one of them. So I had brought this out and I'd been using it, and I was using it in a reading yesterday with some friends on Zoom, and I don't know, man, I really like it now. And then I have this thing where like when I like a deck, I want to like watch videos of it too, but there are none, so I thought I'd just do a little flip through so you can see. And I guess maybe it's hard to see. It's really like dark today. It's really gloomy out, so I don't know if you can even see these things very well. And it's just a flip through. I'm just getting to know this deck. I really can't say more about it. I really love the borders, and I love the backs being like a continuation of the borders, or like it's the, if you look, this is in this corner and then it's the same. So I think it's really cool. There's also this artist that I follow on Instagram who I find she makes flower essences too, and she makes them in a similar way that I like to make them. So I'm always like I feel like she doesn't know who I am, but I feel like we have a connection. So lame. But she makes art in a similar way to some of these, where it's like making like collaged totems. And once I pulled it back out and was looking at it, I was like, oh, okay, this is actually really cool. And I think that unlike, you know, the last collage deck I was showing, Occult Following, that this is actually made to be like a tarot deck. It's not just someone's pre-existing art. And I think it's really beautiful. So in the page where I purchased it, there were more images like this that were like taking up all of the space. And I think that's just, I don't know, man. People need to, I was just watching Elisa Pepez's Hot Takes new releases. There's actually some decks that I want to get. Weird. But there were some like Kickstarters where there was like no pictures, and she was like, why would I like, I'm not gonna back this deck or buy this deck. This is so cute. If there's no images. And yes, I think that that's a good practice. This is working out for me though, which is cool. Oh my gosh, with the bears, I love this. So beautiful. Yeah, I don't know how I'll move forward with like feeling too curious about a deck and there not being enough images. This felt like a pretty safe bet, in a sense, and it is working out for me now. And it's kind of nice too because I got it months ago and it's just like here. So I don't have to like get it. It's already here. I really like this. I got this yesterday. Temperance is a card I kind of get a lot, though. Who makes this deck? Sorry I ever doubted you. Oh, wow. There's like a whole thing on the back. Maybe I'll read it while I do this. Sorry. It's actually kind of hard to see, though. The concept for Adapt Tarot is rooted in a love for the traditional Rider-Waite deck and the urge to make it more inclusive, contemporary, and applicable to people reading tarot today. Admirable. Wow, I just really like it. It was also made from a place of resourcefulness, to create artwork using materials that otherwise would have been thrown away. These original collage works were made by Delilah Misk throughout the years 2020 and 2021. Many such cases. Lots of tarot decks being made in those years. She spent her time rummaging through thrift stores, bins, and other forgotten or abandoned places to find the images that have come together to make this collection. This deck is based off the traditional format of the Rider-Waite series, also known as Waite-Smith, Rider-Waite-Smith, or Rider deck, which was originally printed in 1910. Okay, so this image, the Ace of Pentacles, was one that was shown on the site, and I was like, yes, so beautiful. It's one of the cards that made me want to get the deck. This 78-card collection contains 22 major arcana cards and 52 minor arcana cards. They're all numbered, and all the minor cards fall into one of the 4 suits: cups, wands, swords, or pentacles. Each suit is associated with one of the 4 elements: water, fire, air, or earth. You may refer to any reference book. This is funny. This little turtle. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Adapt Tarot holds onto some of the historical symbolism associated with tarot, but it is meant to hold space for anyone that wishes to investigate the mysteries of their inner world. The origin of tarot is unknown, which is what makes it so magical and inclusive. There are many origin stories, but no concrete answer. Ambivalence is what keeps our minds questioning. What? Ambivalence is what keeps our minds questioning, which can lead us into many interesting places. What? Can someone explain that to me? Okay, so it doesn't really have any like info, but that's cool. I just think it's cool. These like little collage totems. This is a hard-boiled egg. What do you think? Is that a hard-boiled egg? I think that it is, which makes sense, right? For 6 of Pentacles, I was informed yesterday. 7 of Pentacles. It's almost like crystal grid stuff, you know? Very cool. Sort of looking up at the sky from under like Stonehenge. Is that what that is? That's so... Love it. Knight of Pentacles. I got this yesterday in the reading as well. I don't know how I feel about Mullen in it necessarily. Maybe that works. I mean, it's fine. It's not going to bother me or anything. But I also think that it would be fun to go through and like ID like all the plants and all the little birds and animals and stuff. Whoopsie daisies. Do you guys like this? I wonder if I just like it, and I wonder if it was sort of if this was intentional, or like they got lazy and like didn't want to, you know, they did like the ones that they did that they had all the pieces for, and then and then when they were doing the rest, they were like, yeah, whatever. Let's just get this over with. Or if it's like more intentional than that. I'd be curious, because some of them are so different. And like maybe the swords, you know, they're purposefully more sparse because it's like the air suit, you know. I really like this. I think I was like, when I first got this deck, I was like counting the wolves up here to see if there are 9. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. I think there are 9 wolves. That's pretty cool, actually. What a lucky find. Sorry, there's this like cat here. The wands. 2 of wands. So they're still sparse, but not as sparse as the swords, right? I love hummingbirds, and there's a lot of cool hummingbirds in this one. This is really beautiful, I think. I like the little, and then I like the, the person I live with, I'll like say things to him and he's like, one more word. Like, can you just give me one more word, 2 more words? I'm not sure about butterflies and wands, the wand suit. But it's fine. I like this. I like this. I like them all so much. See, this is why you make a box of decks that you think you hate and you just let it sit there in the corner, because if I'd gotten rid of this, I would have been really mad at myself. Like if I had actually gotten rid of it. And for real, you guys, like I actually thought that I hated this and didn't look at it. Like I looked at it the first time and that was it. And then I put it away. Like I didn't look at it ever again because I was just like, no, this isn't, I don't want this. But things change. A similar thing happened with, well, I didn't put it away because I wanted to get rid of it, but I thought I was going to get rid of it. I can't remember the name of it now. I'll comment below or put it in the description box or something. Playful Heart, you know? I had that deck for like 8 months before I actually used it. It's sort of similar to Ritual Tarot. It might be interesting to do like a little side-by-side with those. Maybe I should have done that instead of this. I kind of like this one more though because it has more color, even though there is more white space. And there's almost more going on even though there is more white space, if that makes sense. I don't know. I do like that deck as well though. Knight of Cups. See, yes, this one's like really full. King of Cups. And then these are the backs again. These backs are very good, which is an accomplishment. Amazing. All right, well, please let me know what you think, if you have this deck, if you like it. It's really nice. What did I do? Okay, that was the only one that's different. The cardstock is also really nice compared to some other things that I've had. I don't really know what to compare it to. It does make my hands a little sweaty. Yes, so nice. I'm just gonna shuffle this a few times and then lay some out next to each other so we can see. But I just wanted you to be able to see the images, all of them, before, if you were like desiring to purchase, to make an informed decision. That there's a lot of white space. Whoops. Well, this one flew out, so. Two of Swords. Fitting for the discussion. Very funny, actually. Did I do, I don't think I did a deck reading with this one. Oh man, I should do that with the cult following. Didn't do it. I'm not doing it now either. Maybe we'll do that. Six of Pentacles, you guys. That hardboiled egg. Okay, cool. Well, that's what it looks like together. And I think it's alright. I think it's good. I just got some new decks and I'm like more into this like deck I already had. Very funny. Alright.